Hello, good evening students. We are going to see about network topology and its type, and also we will see about network devices. What is network topology? The way in which the network components are connected together in a network. There are four types of network topology. First one is bus topology, second one is ring topology, third one is star topology, fourth one is mesh topology. We will see everything in step by step, and also we will see its advantages and disadvantages. We will see one by one. What is bus topology, sir? The computers and other devices are connected to a single cable called the bus. See, it has a terminator at both ends. So many devices are connected through this cable. This is called backbone cable. Advantages: it is easy to install and reconfigure. It incurs less cost as it requires less amount of cabling. Disadvantages: we can connect only limited number of devices. Okay. Another one is, if one device is failure, it will affect the entire system. Suppose if bus failure, it will affect the entire network, and it is very difficult to identify the problem because the entire network will be shut down if anyone gets the problem. That is the biggest disadvantages of this bus network. Next, ring topology. The computers have connected in ring shape. Okay, all messages are transmitted through a ring in the same direction, either clockwise or anti-clockwise, until they reach their destination. Advantages also: it is easy to install, it takes low cost for making this topology. Disadvantages: if any cable or device breaks the loop and can take down the entire network. Already we have seen in bus topology, it's also having the same problem. And another one is, it takes time for transferring message from one to another. Okay. Another one is the addition and removal of device. It is very difficult. It is very difficult to remove or add the device in the topology. Next, we are going to see about star topology. They are not directly connected to each other, rather they are connected to a centralized network device known as hub. This is called hub, and these are called as a workstation. Advantages: it's not disturbed even if your workstation fails or removed from the network. We can add easily. Okay, we can add easily. We can identify the problem very quickly, and we can also remove that problem. Disadvantages: it requires more cable length than a bus network. If the hub fails, the entire network breaks down. Third one is, the cost of the hub makes the star network expensive. Okay, the cost is very higher than other network topologies. Final one is mesh topology. Each node is linked to every other node in the network. This enables every node to have direct communication with all other nodes on the network. See, this workstation can communicate with all other devices. Okay, other device also can communicate all the other device without having any hub. Okay, this is called mesh topology. We will see advantages and its disadvantages. The use of large number of links eliminates network congestion. Okay, congestion means traffic, data traffic. It can eliminate the data traffic. Communication between any two nodes is very fast. Okay, the picture itself you can identify. We can easily communicate each other. If one link fails, it does not disable the entire network. It is the biggest advantages, because in bus and ring, if one thing fails, it will affect the entire system. But Here it is different. Okay, if one link failures, it doesn't affect entire network. Disadvantages: the amount of cabling required is very large, of course. As every node is connected to other, it becomes difficult to install and reconfigure the network. Yes. And final one is, it is the most expensive network as there are many redundant connections. It is expensive than other networks. Network devices. They are the components that help the computers to connect to network for an efficient communication. This is RJ45. You might have seen. If you have wired net connection, you can see this type of cable. And modem. It is an acronym of modulator and demodulator. It is a device that enables computer to transmit data over telephone lines. Third one is network interface card. Another name is Ethernet card. It is a hardware device that enables a computer to connect to a network. Hub. It is a smaller rectangular device that connects multiple devices on a network so that they can communicate with one another. Switch. It's also like a switch. Only difference is it can check the data packets. It checks the arriving data packets, determine the source and destination of each data packet, then pass them to intended receiver. Okay, already we have seen about transmission control protocol. This protocol takes the responsibility of transferring message from source to destination. This can be used for checking the data before receiver receives that message. Okay. Router. It's also looking like switch, but it is used for interconnecting two or more networks. There are two types of network. There are two types of router. One is wired router, another one is wireless router. Okay. I hope you have understood the concept. If you have any doubt, feel free to ask me. Thank you so much. Bye bye.